It doesn't matter how much snow falls, people just need an excuse to hit the slopes. We have some breaking news to tell you. An officer not even on the job 24 hours has died and 2 others injured in a domestic related shooting in Virginia. Now this happened in Woodbridge. That's right outside of D.C. Take a look. Prince William County Police Department tweeted minutes ago that Ashley Gwendon died as a result of her injuries. Right now, West Meck High only has 2 community partners. One is Mount Carmel Baptist Church. The other is Food Lion. But educators say that's not enough. A broken dish, a forgotten hockey table, and this abandoned home now filled with debris. Youngsters were first spotted here this morning.
And super fresh. It's delicious.
That's like a wrap. Super clean and super fresh.
Yeah.
Right. I hope you're having a good time.
Really?
What are you eating?
Try talking now.
Brigida, I am having a very good time, and I'm having a good time eating this popcorn. Look, check it out. Looks good, doesn't it? You know, it is estimated that more than 400,000 people will come down here to Speed Street.
The work was just bigger than anticipated. You know, 5 years ago, education leaders thought the journey to success looked like this, a straight shot. But now they're saying the journey to success looks more like this. They say it's complicated, it's messy, and there's no silver bullet. If you don't get gas, you'll be able to walk tomorrow because the sun will be out. It'll be a good day for a walk, right?
Positive thinking.
Bam, there we go. Walk it out.
Are those your gloves? They barely fit
gloves.
you. Are you borrowing them from your daughter?
Well, I'll tell you a secret. I needed some gloves, so I went to the dollar store to get some gloves. So I always lose my gloves during the winter time, so I need to get some gloves. Thank you, Molly, for pointing that out. Tonight, we're hearing from the mother of a man who was shot by a trooper earlier this week. This afternoon, Dorothy Lewis addressed the media. Her son, Jeremy Lewis, was pulled over on Tuesday in Gastonia. Officials say he almost pinned a trooper down when he tried driving away. But Lewis's mother says she still isn't getting much information from authorities.
I need answers.
Officials tell us Jeremy was wanted for a probation violation. Both Jeremy and Trooper Wade were hospitalized. No word on the trooper's condition, but the mother told us today her son was shot in the jaw and in the hand and is right now in stable condition. Hundreds of people have been killed on South Carolina roads in 2016. Troopers report 968 fatalities so far this year, so they will start the new year off with heavy patrols. Ashley Holland from the Raycom News Network breaks down what you should expect on the roads this weekend. It's new on Primetime. Troopers are warning drivers there will be roadblocks, and they of course encourage people to have a designated driver if their New Year's celebrations involve drinking. Tragedy in the Rock Hill community. The bus of a local football team crashes while on the way to their game, killing 4 people, injuring dozens.
Hopefully we get through it.
We spoke to one of the players on that bus and people from the Rock Hill community close to the team. In our team coverage tonight, WBTV's Alex Giles is outside Clinton College, where these players attended, and our Christian Flores is in Richmond County, where the crash happened. Thanks for joining us tonight. We have a lot to tell you. I'm Dedrick Russell. But before we get to that, we want to go to some breaking news out of New York City. 25 people are hurt in an explosion in Manhattan, including a daughter of a Salisbury man. Crews say the blast was reported just before 9 tonight. Sources tell CBS the explosion happened inside a dumpster. Few other details have been released, but the injuries all appear to be minor. Witnesses say FBI and Homeland Security officials are right now at the scene. We spoke to a professor at Catawba College. His daughter was injured in that explosion. He says his daughter was injured by shrapnel. She was taken to the hospital.
I just know that she's okay.
We want to let you know this comes just hours after a pipe bomb exploded in New Jersey, shortly before thousands of runners participated in a charity 5K race to benefit Marines and sailors. Now to our other top story, that deadly bus crash. Rama JUCO Academy's football team was on their way to their first prep college game with the University of God's Chosen near Fayetteville. Officials tell us a tire blew out, causing it to crash into a guardrail. 4 are dead. More than 40 others taken to area hospitals for their injuries. Let's go now to WBTV's Christian Flores. He has been on scene all day. Christian, what can you tell us? Thank you, Christian. Right now, we're learning how some of those students are doing tonight. Listen to this. 22 of the people on board the bus are out of the hospital right now. We do know that 2 of the patients treated at Sand Hills Regional had to be flown to CMC Maine, and 2 others from First Health Richmond were taken to UNC Chapel Hill. 8 others are in serious condition tonight. Well, that team, Rama JUCO Academy, has ties to a school in Rock Hill, Clinton Junior College. That's where we find Alex Giles tonight, continuing our team coverage. Alex, tell us, what's the connection? Thank you, Alex. We are definitely praying and pulling for all the people affected by today's accident. Well, let's take a live look outside tonight. Each time I do the news, I depend on this earpiece so producers and anchors can talk to me. So just like I get directions from a producer by putting this earpiece in my ear, teachers can now get directions from a coach. In addition to pen and paper, third-year Ashley Park Pre-K-8 school teacher Barry White now uses an earpiece to get the job done. In his ear,
do one more.
He hears his coach, Courtney Derrick, speak.
Put a check by visualize.
This is called real-time teaching. The session lasts for about 20 minutes. The coach serves as White's extra eyes.
You got him. Go ahead, Jabari, I'll catch up. I told him to go check in with a scholar that I knew might need a little bit of extra help during the silent thinking time.
White did what the coach said and noticed a difference.
I just really enjoy the immediate feedback that I get in the moment because I think it allows me to build my muscle memory, and I can really see the effects it has on my student performance.
The coach and teacher meet before the session to plan what skills the teacher must work on. They also meet after the session.
When you give an instructional MVP,
they talk about what went right and what went wrong. It appears students aren't fazed by this.
They're just so used to it because everyone in the building is getting this.
The Center for Transformative Teacher Training, known as CT3, created this method. CT3 works with other urban school districts with underserved students.
We see an immediate change in culture. Management of classrooms, teachers can teach more because every student in the classroom is with them.
All teachers here, whether new or veteran teachers, get this training. In order to work here, administrators say you have to be coachable.
Are you willing to come here for this to get better for our kids?
Academic achievement did happen at Ashley Park last year. Students met growth in reading and exceeded in math. The principal attributes part of that success
Make him say that again.
To teachers having a bug in their ear. Now, teachers get this training all year long. A coach is in the classroom about twice a week. Now, the coaches are CMS employees, but check this out. For those teachers to get that training, how much does that cost? Well, it equates to about 75 cents per student. Relatives fear if nothing is done aggressively to fix the drug problem at this school, things are going to get worse. On Monday, this 14-year-old West Mecklenburg High School student was found on this playground under the influence of pills. People called an ambulance for help.
This is her second time in the ER already. So what about the third time, you know? If nobody goes to the school and cleans out whatever, drugs are in there, or the students that are bringing the drugs, she's going to keep continuing.
Maritza Gomez says the first time her cousin got pills from the school was about 2 weeks ago. Gomez says her cousin got so sick, an ambulance had to come to West Meck High.
Oh, that's lives right there. They're in danger.
CMS School Board member Thelma Byers-Bailey claims there's a drug problem in CMS. She's saddened to know students don't turn in their pill pusher.
The children are unwilling to give the name of the person who's selling, and I'm disappointed that the children are repeatedly taking these drugs and landing themselves in the hospital and doing possibly permanent damage to their body.
Bailey says West Meck is not alone. Latest stats show West Meck High had 51 cases of a controlled substance found on campus. Myers Park, 41. Mallard Creek High, 32.
And we just don't want this to happen to other students.
Unfortunately, it has.
He started walking so weird, like Daisy.
Sylvia Lopez believes her nephew was acting weird because he got pills too from West Meck High. He also had to go to the hospital.
Doctors say he used pills.
We asked CMS about this pill problem. All the district says there is no active police investigation into drugs being sold at the school.
They don't want to do anything about it.
When it comes to guns, students are quick to turn them in. But when it comes to drugs, students have not gotten the message, the importance of identifying those students.